Okay, so the next topic we have to study is about the types of capital market. Types of capital market have been shown in the following diagram, like a primary and a secondary market. There are two types of capital market is there. That is called a primary market and a secondary market. Primary market, this market is concerned with the new issues. Therefore, the primary market is also called as new issue market, NIM. Through the medium of the market, both the newly established companies as well as the existing companies collect capital. In this market, the flow of funds is from savers to borrowers. Hence, it helps directly in the capital formation of the country. The money collected from this market is generally used by the companies to modernize the plant, machinery and the building, for expanding business and for setting up new business unit. So primary market means the direct selling, like company is selling a share to the customer directly. So when we are selling first time, like if starting a company and the company is formed and the company is issuing shares. So the first time when the company is issuing shares, it is issued through the primary market. Okay. So as I told you, you have studied about this share allotment and all. So first share they will make the issued capital, how much has to be there. They will decide in that how much first to call, how much they are collecting. All these processes are done in the primary market. Okay, so that is the primary market, means company directly issuing. So the transaction is made between the company and the shareholder. Do you understand? So directly issuing is there. The features of primary market is there. It is related with the new issues. The first important feature of the primary market is that it is related with the new issues. First time if the company is issuing, or like if an existing company wants to, additional capital is required. Like if Tata company wants to start a new any business if they are going to start, and for that if they are in need of capital, they can issue shares. Okay. Or if a new company which is already not there in the market, so if when they are coming into the market or when they are going to start, at that time they may be issuing. Or an existing company if they are in need of additional capital. Okay, not the already issued share, but if they are in need of more capital, if they want to issue new shares, at that time they will issue it in the primary market. Okay. And it has no any particular place. So like market, when you hear like Haraya market, if I say, you can imagine that there is a particular place for that, isn't it? But as per the business terms, market does not mean any place. In the same way, this one here, primary market means it is not a place. It is mostly done online transactions and all are there, or there is no any particular place for that. Primary market is not the name of any particular place, but the activity of bringing in new issues is called the primary market. It is not the name of any place, or it is not a stock exchange, or any particular thing is not there, but it is for the process of issuing new shares. It is called as a primary market. Okay, so when a share is issued for the first time, that process is called as the primary market. There are no any particular share market for primary share market like that. There is no any share market like that. Okay, normal share market is there. There itself the other shares like BSE is there, NSE is there. All these share markets are there. They are really issuing the both. They are dealing with the both the primary as well as the secondary transactions. So there is no any particular place for that. But when a share is issued for the first time, it is called as the primary share. It has various methods of floating capital. Following are the methods of raising capital in the primary market, like a public issue. Under this method, the company issues prospectus and invites the general public to purchase the shares or debentures. So there are different methods used in the primary market. First is that it is issued to everyone, general issue, or we can say public issue. Okay, so public issue means that they will first publish a prospectus. Okay, and this prospectus will be there, so people, they will give some business journals and all are there, business bulletins are there, newspapers are there. So in that they will give advertisement that the particular company is going to issue shares, and those who are interested can give application. First they will give application, so then after that the company will make allotment, then after that allotment money, so that process will continue. Okay, so anybody can purchase this share, so that is called a public issue. And next one, offer for sale. Under this method, firstly the new securities are offered to an immediately at a fixed price. They further resell the same to the general public. The advantage of doing this is that issuing company feels free from the tedious work of making a public issue. So making a public issue is a long procedure. Okay, so they have to first issue the prospectus, then people will give application, then after that if 10,000 shares has been issued, and if application is received for 15,000, so then some we have to like a pro rata ratio and all we have to take, and how much they have offered, based on that they will be making the allotment. You know, allotment and all you have studied, no? Accountancy you have studied, how to make allotment, first call, second call, all these things you have studied. So a lot amount of procedures are there, and a lot amount of time and money is also required for these things. So companies, what they do is that they are not that much experts, or they don't want to spend much money for that purposes. So what they will do is that they will first issue it to the any brokers. So there are some brokers. Brokers means not a single person, it is maybe a company also. Okay, big companies are there, share broking companies are there. So if you want to purchase a share, we are directly connecting with the brokers. Huh? Brokerage means like if you imagine that if I am a broker, you are starting a company and you want to issue a share. Okay, so that and he wants to purchase a share. So he cannot directly purchase from you. Okay, both cannot make the transaction. So there should be, if in stock exchange, there is a need of a share broker is there. So I am a registered, means I have to, there are some certificates and some exam we have to write and pass it, and we will become a share broker. And he is just like a lawyers and all are there. So there is a government authorized persons are there, these brokers. So they, and I will take the share from the company and I will be issuing to you. Okay. So imagine that you are purchasing a share for 100 rupees. You are issuing the share for 100 rupees. So normally what you are doing, see like brokers are there. If a land dealing is there, so in that what brokers, what they are doing, they will take commission from you, they will commission from him also. So like 2% commission will be there. So if you are purchasing the share, you have to give me 2% commission. And you are purchasing, you are issuing the share, so you may also have to give me 2% commission. And this commission rate is called as brokerage charges. Okay, so I am broker, and the money which I am getting, that money is called as a brokerage charges. Did you understand? So that is there. So if a broker will be collecting, so if the company wants to issue the shares, if 10,000 shares are there, all 10,000 shares together, if the company will give to me, to the broker. Okay, and I will be doing all the remaining processes. Okay, so how much money is required, that I will be giving to you. I will be doing the work of like I will be preparing the prospectus and sending, and I will be calling, first call will be conducted, or allotment if application will be received, I will go through the application and I will collect the application money. Then after that I will make allotment, first call, second call, all the things I will complete, and when I collect the capital, I will transfer the money to you. So all this work will be done by the broker. Company need not to do all these type of things. And for that the company has to pay commission to the broker. The brokerage charges will be. So if the company is doing by himself, then also they need to take the support of broker. So anyhow they are taking, and a little more money if they are giving, so that money will, that work will be done by the brokers. So for the company it will be easy. So that is why they will give to the brokers. So that is called the offer for sale. The next one is called a private placement. Under this method, the company sells securities to the institutions, investors or brokers instead of selling them to the general public. They in turn sell these securities to the selected clients at a higher price. This method is prescribed as it is a cheaper method of raising funds as compared to the public issues. So private placement, just like the previous one, issue for sale. Issue for sale means that you are giving the company is authorizing a particular company or a share broker to issue the shares. Okay, but this one is that the company is selling the shares first directly to the share broker. Okay, so you are selling me for 100 rupees, and I may be selling this one maybe for 110 rupees or 120 rupees, whatever I like. Okay, so how if I can find more people, those who are capable, so they will be taking. So, but the company will get the money how much is there. So, company in that case, company need not to pay any brokerage charges. So, the company is selling me the share, and the broker will be selling the shares to the different people, and they will be making money out of that. Okay. So that profit will be there. So that will be coming in their brokerage charges. If they are, so if a general issue is there, then that fixed brokerage charges will be there. Like 2% may be there. So that 2% has to be paid to the broker. But in this one, private placement means that first the broker will give the company how much money is required. If you are asking for 100 crore rupees of capital required, I will give you the 100 crore rupees and I will purchase your shares fully. Then after that, I will issue it to different people and I will make profit out of them. Okay, so that is called a private placement. The next one is called a right issue. This method is used by the companies who have already issued their shares. When an existing company issues new shares, first of all, it invites the existing shareholders. This issue is called a right issue. In this case, the shareholders has the right either to accept the offer for himself or assign a part of all of his right in favor of another person. Okay, so right issue means that it is done by already existing company. Okay, so if a company issued shares and if company has issued 1 lakh shares, so and if there are like 50,000 shareholders are there, so when the company is in need of additional capital, what the company will do? Company will inform these 50,000 shareholders, and they will have already purchased already they are having shares. So they will say that we are additionally in need of money. So if you want to issue the shares, means we are going to sell this number of shares. If you want, you can purchase it. So already it will be only informed. Public people will not be getting the information. Only the shareholders, already existing shareholders, will be getting the information of this one. And this shareholder, if I am the shareholder, if the company is offering, means imagine that if I am holding 100 shares now, okay, so the company is telling that the company will give me 10 more shares. So if I want, I can purchase this share. Otherwise, I can allot another person, I can recommend you. So I can tell you that you can purchase this share. So whom the shareholder is authorizing, that person will be able to purchase the share. Do you understand? So that is called a right issue. The next one, electronic initial public issue, IPOs, EIPOs. Under this method, companies issue their securities through the electronic medium, internet. The company issuing securities through this medium enters into a contract with a stock exchange. SEBI registered broker have to be appointed for the objectives of accepting application. This broker regularly sends information about it to the company. The company issues security also appoints a registrar who helps in making the issue a success by establishing contact with the stock exchange. Whatever method out of the above 5 is adopted, it is the activity of the primary market. So here, electronic initial public issue means that it is connected with the internet. So it is through the internet the transaction is done. So it is not the share market will be there. So they will be with the help of the internet. They will be giving advertisement in the internet, and the people those who are interested can give application in the internet and they purchase the shares. Okay. So with the help of internet, the transaction is done. So for that it is called as this one. So there are so many options are there. All these options will be called as a primary market. Okay. Then it comes before secondary market. The transactions are first made in the primary market. The turn of the secondary market comes later. So first a share is issued in the primary market. Then after that it will go to the secondary market. Do you understand? So first time you can issue a share only for first time. It is like you are purchasing a car. Okay. So when you are purchasing a car from the company, it is called a first time purchase. So that is called primary market. Understood? And you already purchased this car and you are selling it to another person. So that is called secondary market. So already this is the second sale. Do you understand? So the same way the share also is there. Company directly issue the share to you and you are purchasing the share directly from the company. So you are the first owner. So that is the primary market. And you are selling this share to another person. So the you are then it will be to a third person. Do you understand? So that is the the secondary market. So let us study about the secondary market. When a security is sold for the first time, it is the activity of the primary market. However, when the same security is sold in the open market, it is the activity of the secondary market. In a secondary market, securities are bought and sold by the investors with no intervention of the issuing company. A security can be traded in a secondary market n number of times, wherever in primary market it is sold by the company at the time of initial allotment. The transactions of the secondary market are generally done through the medium of stock exchange. The chief purpose of the secondary market is to create liquidity in securities. So once a share is already issued to the person, so like if I have purchased a share and if I am in need of this money, I can sell this share in the secondary market. Okay. So when a company is selling a share first time to the customer, it is called a primary market or primary issue. And when the already existing share, so the secondary market transactions are done by only the shareholder. So if I am a shareholder, I am selling to another person. Okay. So the company is not going to know about these things. Okay. So company is not bothered about how many number of transactions are taken or who is selling to whom. Okay. So the company, you are running a company, so you are in need of 100 crore rupees. You issued the share and you got the 100 crore rupees. So this 100 crore rupees now it is distributed among the different shareholders. So those shareholders will be selling or buying or whatever they will be do, that they will do, and if they will make profit or loss whatever they like. That is not going to affect the company. Company has got this capital already received and the company will be doing business with the capital. Okay, and they will make the capital, they will use the capital and make use of the capital and they will make profit. So when the company makes profit, the demand for the shares will increase. Do you understand? So such a way, more number of people will be. If the company is not making much profit, then demand for the shares will be low. Okay, so then people will not be much buying and selling of shares will not be there. Okay, so this is called a secondary market. Now we have to study about the features of secondary market. The chief features of secondary market are as follows. It creates liquidity. The purpose of secondary market is to create liquidity. You know, so like if only primary issue is there, then what happens? I purchase a share and I have to, if I invest a huge money and I have to wait until the company closes to get this money back. In between, if I am in need of money, I cannot get the money back. Okay, so that is why this will create secondary market is there, so I can sell this share to any other person and make money when I am in need. So that is why people will be ready to invest more money. Otherwise, people will not be much interested. See, like if I am having some 10,000 rupees with me and I am thinking that I am in need, now I am not in need of this money, but in the future it may be required. So I cannot purchase a share and simply keep like that. Okay, only primary issue is there. But a secondary issue is there, that's why I am thinking that now I am having 10,000 rupees, I will purchase a share for, if I am keeping this 10,000 rupees simply with me, it will not make much profit. But if I purchase a share and keep with me, there is a possibility that it may make profit. Okay, so I will purchase this share and keep with me and I will keep it for 1 year. After 1 year, if I am in need of the money, I will be selling this share and making the money. Do you understand? So at that time, I can make the transfer this share into money. So that liquidity is possible. Then it comes after the primary market. So when first time in a secondary market, first issue is not possible. Okay, so first time when a share is issued, it is in the primary market and after that it will come to the secondary market. So the secondary market take up the transaction only from the customers, only from the shareholders, only after the second sale. Okay, and it has a particular place. So primary market does not have a particular place. Different means we have studied, there are 4 or 5 methods are there. So different means they can do the issue. But the secondary market has got a particular place. There is a stock exchange is there. The stock exchange is the place where the transaction is done. Okay. The secondary market has a particular place which is called a stock exchange. However, it must be noted that it is not essential that all the buying and selling of securities will be done only through stock exchange. So, through different individuals also, it is not there is a place, but not compulsory that all the transactions will be done through the stock exchange. Individuals or brokers and all, they will be directly or by their own means they will be doing the transaction. and it encourages new investment. People will be coming up. See, like if I am in need of, I am having a facility of selling this and no need of investing it for a longer duration. That is why it will motivate the people to invest more money into this. You know, so since there is a chance of selling the share and making profit, so people will be just for making some 1 rupee, 2 rupee profit, they will be doing the transaction. So for that purpose, they will be making use of it. Okay. So thank you so much.